Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're diving into the new 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser. Man, it feels like every time Toyota brings out a new Land Cruiser, the car world stops for a second. And honestly, it should. The Land Cruiser is on just another SUV. It's one of those legendary names that has been around for decades. The kind of vehicle your grandpa probably admired, your dad respected, and now here we are, talking about the brand new 2026 model. And let me tell you, this one is shaping up to be really special. Right away, the first thing you notice is the design. Toyota has leaned into that classic boxy, rugged look that Land Cruiser fans have always loved. It's not trying to be sleek and futuristic like some crossovers out there. No, this one proudly wears its heritage big, squared-off lines, a tall stance, chunky wheel arches, and that bold front grille that makes you think, yeah. This thing is built to go places most SUVs would never dare. It's like Toyota found that sweet spot between a retro throwback and a modern update. If you've ever dreamed of owning a rugged off-roader that looks like it means business, this is it. That design isn't just for show. It's functional, purposeful. Those sharp edges and angles aren't just aesthetic. They help the Land Cruiser cut through wind and maximize space. And let's not forget about those chunky arches that make the Land Cruiser look even more intimidating. They're not just for looks. They allow the Land Cruiser to fit serious all-terrain tires, giving you the grip and control you need to tackle any type of terrain. But here's where things get really interesting. The engine? For years, Land Cruisers were known for their big, thirsty V8 South. Tons of power, sure, but also tons of gas. Well, Toyota's finally bringing the Land Cruiser into the modern era with a hybrid powertrain. Don't worry, those not some watered-down system meant just to save fuel. This is Toyota's iForce Max hybrid setup, combining a turbocharged four-cylinder with electric assistance. You're looking at around 325 horsepower and over 460 pound-feet of torque. Translation: plenty of muscle to climb steep trails, tow your toys, and blast down the highway when you need to. Plus, that electric boost gives it instant low-end torque, which off-roaders are really going to appreciate. And the best part? Does all that while being way more fuel efficient than the old gas guzzlers. Here's the other great thing about Toyota's iForce Max hybrid system. It's not just powerful, it's incredibly durable. Toyota's invested heavily in making sure the components, like the electric motor and inverter, are built to withstand the toughest off-road conditions. They're fully sealed and protected, so you won't have to worry about dust, water, or anything else Mother Nature throws your way. And since this is a Land Cruiser, you already know Toyota didn't skimp on the off-road goodies. We're talking full-time four-wheel drive, a locking center differential, skid plates underneath, and serious ground clearance. It even comes with Toyota's crawl control system, which is basically like off-road cruise control. It handles the throttle and brakes for you, so you can just focus on steering. There's also multi-terrain select, which lets you adjust the vehicle's settings depending on whether you're tackling rocks, sand, mud, or snow. Whether you're conquering rocky terrain or cruising through the desert, this SUV is built to handle it all. Now, let's talk about why this SUV stands out in the crowded world of off-roaders. First, it's got that name, the Toyota Land Cruiser. It's a badge that carries a ton of history, quality, and reliability. Second, the design. We've already touched on that, but it's worth saying again. The boxy aesthetic isn't just nostalgic, it's functional and badass. Third, the hybrid powertrain. This isn't your average hybrid. With the iForce Max, you get a ton of power and torque, not to mention better fuel efficiency. And fourth, the off-road prowess. From the locking rear differential to the high ground clearance, this SUV is ready to tackle any trail you put in front of it. Alright, so the Toyota Land Cruiser is great, but how much is great? Well, Toyota knows how to keep it classy. While this SUV is loaded with features, it's surprisingly affordable. The starting MSRP is expected to be around the mid-50s, which puts it right in line with other serious off-roaders like the Ford Bronco Raptor or Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, but with Toyota reliability and Land Cruiser heritage baked in. Of course, higher trims will climb into the $70,000 range, but even then, it is still a lot more reasonable than the six-figure price tags we used to see on Land Cruisers in the past. The interior of the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser is like a breath of fresh air in the sea of tech-heavy interiors we've been seeing lately. It's simple, functional, and comfortable without going overboard with screens and fancy materials. It's like they took a page out of Mercedes' book with the new boxy design, clean dash layout, and quality materials. You can tell Toyota wasn't messing around when they put this thing together. As soon as you step inside, you know you're in a serious off-roader. But that doesn't mean they skimped on comfort. The seats are spacious and supportive, and the materials are top-notch. You've got soft-touch surfaces and leather upholstery, and even nice touches like heated and ventilated seats in higher trims. Plus, there's plenty of room in the back for passengers or cargo. Fold down the rear seats, and you've got a generous amount of space for your gear. The infotainment system is straightforward and easy to use with a big touchscreen. Wireless, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a solid sound system. And let's not forget about the digital gauge cluster. It's customizable and easy to read. Overall, the interior of the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser feels like a well-crafted space designed for adventure. It's not the most luxurious or high-tech SUV out there, but it doesn't need to be. It's got everything you need to stay comfortable and connected without getting distracted or overwhelmed. Alright, so the Toyota Land Cruiser has been a legend in the off-road world for ages. But what's made it so legendary? Well, first off, it's all about that design. The boxy shape might look retro, but it's super effective both on and off-road. It maximizes interior space and gives you a commanding view of everything around you. Second, it's built like a tank. We're talking a body-on-frame construction with a robust suspension and serious ground clearance. It's the kind of SUV that can take you places most other vehicles would uneven dream of going. Third, Toyota's known for building reliable, long-lasting vehicles, and the Land Cruiser is no exception. These SUVs are known for racking up hundreds of thousands of miles without breaking a sweat. And fourth, it's got a rich history. The Land Cruiser has been around for decades, and it's been a staple in the off-road community. It's got a reputation that precedes it, and that reputation is stellar. So, how does the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser compare to previous models? Well, it's like Toyota took everything people loved about the Land Cruiser and everything they learned over the decades and put it all into this new model. It's got the classic boxy design that we love, but with modern updates. It's got the rugged off-road capabilities that made the Land Cruiser famous, but with a fuel-efficient hybrid powertrain. And it's got the legendary reliability and durability that Toyota's known for. In short, it's the perfect evolution of an already iconic vehicle. Alright, so here's the bottom line. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser is more than just an SUV. It's a statement. It's a symbol of adventure, reliability, and freedom on four wheels. Whether you're tackling challenging terrains or just cruising through the city streets, this SUV is ready for anything. So if you've ever dreamed of owning a true off-road legend, the wait is almost over. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser is almost here, and it's better than ever. Well, there you have it, folks. Gotta say, I can't wait to see this thing out on the trails. It's like the rugged charm of a classic SUV, combined with the power and efficiency of a hybrid. That's a pretty sweet combo. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you're digging our content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in, and happy adventuring.